Aether Iron isn't just a new tactical RPG. It's a deep dive into an alternate 1930s where anti-gravitational technology has completely changed everything, pulling cars, roads, and even New York City itself into the sky. Everyone's calling it a turn-based tactics game, but honestly, it plays much more like a narrative-heavy visual novel. It's got this stunning hand-drawn decopunk art style that makes every area feel like a painting, really reminding me of those immersive adventure games from the 90s. If you're looking for a gorgeous noir tale with a twist, this is definitely trying to grab your attention for around 20 bucks. You basically muster a crew of characters, mostly female, to navigate this floating metropolis, all while trying to unravel some pretty dark secrets. The core loop involves a lot of reading and making choices that genuinely matter, punctuated by skill checks and combat encounters. Combat itself is turn-based and tactical, but it's pretty straightforward, almost always happening during speeding hover car chases. It keeps things exciting, but you shouldn't expect XCOM level crunchiness here. This game isn't trying to be a deep combat simulator, it's putting its chips on the immersive setting and compelling story, which, honestly, is a refreshing change. Real quick, most gaming channels pad their reviews to 20 minutes. I keep mine short and honest. That's your thing? Subscribe. Okay, back to it. But here's where it clicks. The writing is superb, crafting a genuinely deep world with incredibly compelling individual characters you actually care about. The voice acting is mostly great, bringing these characters to life in a way that really sells the decopunk setting. Gameplay is challenging, but it never feels punishing, letting you focus on the narrative without getting bogged down. The developers cut a lot of fat from traditional RPG mechanics, focusing instead on style, setting, and creative elements to let you experience the world they've built. It feels like a return to old-school RPGs that prioritized a simple, engaging story above all else. Now, it's not all smooth flying. The game feels less polished the further you get into it. Some voice lines come across as a little scratchy, like the recordings weren't cleaned up properly. There are also a few too many events that feel like pure excuses just to force another chase scene. And honestly, the big reveal is telegraphed so heavily that the protagonist seems kind of oblivious for not seeing it coming. For some, the basic combat and weightless skill checks are a real problem. Worse, you hit some game-breaking bugs in the third act, like surprise encounters transitioning to a black screen, items disappearing, save files slowing the game down significantly, and freezes during the last boss battle cutscene. So, should you actually play this? If you prioritize a unique decopunk setting, stunning hand-drawn art, and a deeply written, character-driven narrative over complex tactical combat, then yes, absolutely. But if you're looking for a crunchy, combat-focused RPG, or if game-breaking bugs in the later stages are a deal-breaker, then you should probably wait for some patches. If this helped you out, drop a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.